There we are, muted. Hey everyone, this is the SC Kicker and the KO Ninja coming at you on this amazing Thursday, just kicking off the afternoon here and ready to have some fun. And as always, we're just two crazy ninjas out here having fun. So everything we say is not financial advice. This is just what we do and, the way we play the game of Upland and different things that we do. So not financial advice. So KO, how you doing today?
Hey, doing awesome. Um, yeah, busy weekend. My grandparents just got in town, so we finished this up and go say hey to them, and then go do some punching and kicking and screaming the rest of the night.
That sounds like a great night.
That's what we do every day,
Make sure
kicking
to
and
tell
screaming.
your grandparents hello. I know they're lifelong martial artists as well, so enjoy your visit with them and tell them we said hello from Charlotte.
Will do, absolutely. We got a bunch of stuff to go through today.
Man, we got a busy day and an exciting day. And, for anyone that doesn't know anything about Upland, if you're tuning in for a first time, I know we've got most of our regular listeners are well in tune to what we do and the projects that we're working on. And, Upland is a virtual kind of a metaverse virtual property trading game that's mapped to the earth. So it's really cool. We got involved in it about a year and a half ago and just having a lot of fun with it. And the metaverse in general, for anybody that's involved in it, when you talk to a friend and you mention the word metaverse, you get these looks like you're speaking some kind of foreign language that nobody's ever heard of. And the metaverse is it's kind of like where the internet is breaking away from like a 2D and moving into a 3D environment. So it's really cool with avatars and different things, and there's a lot to it. So if you don't follow Upland or the Metaverse, investigate it. It's definitely coming, and there's so many generational changes. I know just watching my kids over the last couple years as COVID hit and things around the world changed, and well, as adults, whether you know it or not, we're already all in the metaverse. I see everybody out there on things like Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, and the kids are all on this stuff. They're playing Fortnite. You got Animal Crossings. So if you're into those type of things, you're already in the metaverse, whether you know it or not. So it's something that's coming. We just kind of got to embrace it and learn it and understand it. So because it's coming, and our kids I know are going to be growing up with this stuff, and it's going to be second nature, and it's not really going to be called metaverse. I don't think it's just going to be, every day what they do basically. So what are your thoughts on that, KO?
Yeah, agreed. I think there's still a lot to figure out, and the reason I like what Upland is doing, and uh, it's kind of how. Mm, Not always, but a lot of times we run our own uh, business. There's a great book called Ready, Fire, Aim,
Ooh.
um, and absolutely love that book. And it's not about it's about not waiting till something's perfect to move forward and launch it and get the data. It's about taking action and then solving issues and problems along the way. And I kind of feel like that's where Upland is, what I like that Upland does is that we're figuring it out together along the way, and um, so you got other metaverses that are just really not active, and there's not a lot whole going on, not a lot going on, and there's like people they're obviously building and getting things ready for the future, um, but the user numbers are so low, and it's weird how they're getting the most attention, and there's the least amount to do, right? And then Upland is maybe not as far as long. Well, I think they're super far along, graphics and stuff wise. Not maybe not up to where some other projects are, like Decentraland Sandbox and many others. Um, but what you can already do and the player base and the user base that's already grown in Upland, the community, as Upland grows and just like today, we had a huge feature announced today with Upland with the rate, excuse me, with the racing, which we got lucky. Usually these big announcements come like 30 minutes after our stream, and then we don't get to talk about it. Today it happened about an hour or 30 minutes before the stream. We get to actually have some fun on air. Um, Here and doing it. But yeah, so Upland is evolving and growing and learning with the community, and the community gets to be involved in some of the decisions and things like that, which I think is super cool. But yeah, it's just moving. I just see this space moving forward, especially during this uh, bear market. When the next bull run, whether that's nobody knows whether that's 6 months, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years away. Um, my hope is within the next 18 to 36 months. That's my hope. Fingers crossed. Um, but anyway, I can't wait to see where it goes, where it launches to. I think Upland's going to be great. There's going to be some other winners too, I believe, but um, I, my personal opinion is that Upland's got a leg up on some of the competition. But time will tell. We'll see what happens in the future.
Yeah, definitely. I'm excited about it. Some new stuff coming today, and like you said, we don't usually see it until after our stream is done. It seems like it comes out like clockwork at like 2 o'clock on Thursdays. We're already into our day, kicking and doing our stuff. So, but I'm really excited, to see what's going on, and with the metaverse platforms, there's a lot of different ones, including like Roblox and different things, and I know we kind of dabbled a little bit early on with like things like Decentraland Sandbox, and it's all connected to like cryptocurrency. You have to have cryptocurrency to be part of it, so you're making wallets. And for me, being a lot older, Upland was so easy to get into through an app I could use right from my phone. I can do it from my tablet, from my computer, and it was really easy. I didn't have to go and set up crazy wallets. I could just click some buttons, do my KYC and all that stuff, and I was ready to rock and roll. And you start buying properties, you're earning interest on these properties, and just over a year and a half, what we've been able to build from it is just amazing. So, I'm looking forward to the future with it, and that's just like the beginning stages of it too. There's so much more to come with all the development and being entrepreneurial. I've been entrepreneurial my whole life, like you have been, and so many of the other creators that we run into in the community. And this is a great opportunity, for creators to get out there and do something productive. Kind of pave the path. So I'm really excited about all the things to come.
Yeah, and just a few points in there. Dak's comment. Think of what is done in Minecraft and Roblox. Are the graphics really that important if you are building something? Yeah, and with Upland, I think of Upland as building itself right now, and the graphics can come later. That's something that can be added upon, and but getting the infrastructure and the player base excited, and different elements with Spark and Protom and Stem and car racing. I mean, this it's awesome the foundation that it's building, and then it's just going to continue to grow and get better. So um,
Yeah, I can't agree more. Well, I know we
yeah.
got a lot of stuff to get into. The as we were talking about the metaverse, this just stemmed a bunch of other thoughts. And there was a young kid. He was a teenager actually. He was working on this fashion project. The fashion industry is amazing. It's like I think $2.5 trillion industry, which is crazy. And I never really thought about it, but when you start to investigate and learn about the fashion industry, every one of us is in the fashion industry, whether we know we are or not. No different, you got some people go out and they're wearing dresses, baseball caps, those of us that are wearing martial arts gear, people that are wearing baseball uniforms. There's so many different avenues of fashion, and everybody does take part in that. And it's just going to come digital. It already is within the games. Like you look at a game like Fortnite, and they've got the things they wear. It's actually not wearables, but they're skins, I think. And that stuff is all in game, and there's so much revenue generated from that. So I think that's going to be a big part of it. And they just had that collection. They were doing a digital sneaker sale, and I think they sold like 620 digital pairs of sneakers, In 5 minutes, they sold 620 of them. And the net from that was like $3.1 million from a digital asset. Isn't that crazy? I wouldn't spend
Mm.
that much on regular sneakers, but this is what's going through. The numbers are insane.
Yeah, absolutely. It's just going to continue. I mean, that's happening during a bear market. There's not a lot of discretionary funds, an inflationary period, and I mean, just when when the economy turns around, whenever that is, I mean, it's just going to continue to grow. So making your spot, making your mark in this space, like during this time is going to be worth it. In my opinion, not financial advice or anything, but I really think that the groundwork being laid now is going to be, and those with patience are going to win too, because it's not going to move. You know what? It'll probably move quick when we're least expecting it, or catch some people off guard. So the people that are prepared for that and building and creating and getting their infrastructure ready for the boom. But when that is, we don't know,
Yeah.
right? So that's what people have to get ready for.
Be ready.
Um, yeah, you got to be ready. If you try to play catch up, you're going to be behind. So, um, yeah, no, those are some really good points there, and some good stuff.
Well, so just a couple quick reminders. I know we've got the UFC picks. We can go through some of that in a second and take a look at some of the fights. This is actually a really, really good card, really big card. I know a couple of the fights got canceled, and then with the fights being canceled, there were some pretty big fill-ins too. Volkanovski, I know, stepped up, so we'll go through that in a minute. We've also got the NFL pick'ems. If you haven't got your picks in, make sure that you guys get those in. I personally won that last week, so with one of the ninjas winning, that pot rolls over to the next week. So the prize pool for the NFL pick'ems is 10,000 this week. So good luck to everybody. And I was excited. I actually beat Laban this week. Yeah, oops, I didn't mean to say that, but so I finally beat Laban, I should say. He's been kicking my butt all over the racetrack. So with his turbo souped up S4 that he's running. So anyways, I'm looking forward to the NFL pick'ems this week too.
I get great enjoyment of this Laban SC kicker rivalry. I love it.
And it's all in good fun.
Um,
We love Laban, so
oh yeah. Although it has been him and Maui both have been lucky here recently. I see them winning stuff in other servers and stuff like that. So uh, I don't know how they win these rumbles. They've just been killing the rumbles and stuff. So it's funny. We like giving them a hard time. So I know we're going to talk about the UFC and the NFL. I know Dak is here with us, and he's really wanting to kick our butts in some racing. I might start a lobby, and then
okay.
while we talk about the UFC and stuff.
Yeah, I'll get logged in
And
there too. We'll get a race going. Yeah, let's go
so
ahead and get that set up, and then I'll scroll over to the UFC card real quick and take a look at that.
let's see, Dak, what race? I'll take you on your what's Mass Chef and Dak's track in Kansas?
I think
Um,
that's the Citadel or
Castle
the
Run.
Castle Run. Yeah, Castle Run.
Let's do the Castle Run. Oh man, I'm gonna get my butt kicked on this one. And he has a 4E.
4E. Okay, I can
So,
race. I can race one of those.
and Dak proposed 1,000 UpX be the prize pool,
Okay,
or I'm sorry, the entry fee.
entry fee.
All
Okay.
right. So if you want to race, so this is going to be a 4E race. You can actually race with whatever you want. Um, Proceed. Yes, 1,000 UpX to join. So, well, I'll talk about it here in just a minute. I'll get this race lobby up. I guess it's interesting because now anybody can actually join this race, and if someone comes in without a 4E,
Ooh.
I didn't think this through. They have like a 1E or 1R or 1, then they're gonna be winning that UpX.
Hmm.
All right, if me, you, and
Well, they
Dak
have
get
to
in,
put up the UpX, don't they?
well, they do, but if they come in with a 1E, they're just gonna smoke us.
Oh,
and
didn't think about
take
that.
our epics. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I agree, Dak. So let's get sorry. So we'll actually what we'll do is just get Dak and SC Kicker in here and then probably just run this race so we don't get other people come in.
Okay. And what are we running?
4 E's.
I think I have a
I should have
4E.
the race day lobby is open for anybody listening that wants to race a 4E.
If I don't have a 4E, I'll just race my 1R, I guess.
I thought you had a 4E. I thought you
I
had a
do.
couple
I
of them.
do. Yeah, I've got at least one. I know I've got a baby blue one.
All right, Laban's in with a 4. A souped
Hmm.
up 4, that is. I saw Laban running a race earlier, testing out the mechanics. SC Kicker's in, just waiting on Dak, and I'll get this race started so we don't have anybody come in. Um, so we don't have anybody come in and try to sweep us with the 1E or something. So jump in there, Mr. Dak, and we'll get going. I got a 1R for now.
You have a 1R in
Well,
there?
no, not
Oh,
yet. Actually, let me share my screen to the lobby. Uh, shoot. What have I done? All right, there we go. Okay, he's in. All right, you ready? Is my screen up?
it is up. Let me move
I'm
this
gonna start
over.
it so that
There
way
we
no one
go.
else jumps in, okay?
Yeah, let's do it. Okay. Scroll over to my other screen here so I can control. I've actually never done this track, I don't believe.
I don't know if I have either actually, and Dax says we bet. I know. Well, he's got a solid 4 here. It's taken SC Kicker down a number of times. I think it beat your 1, didn't
Actually, it did on that one
it?
track. Oh my God, I was horrible on that one track. I'm not even, so mine's not showing up.
There's 4 of them.
Not on my screen. There's not, I have no control.
I saw 4.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is my Upland's not coming up. My race car's not showing for me to drive it.
What? What does your screen say?
It just says Upland Racing and it's thinking.
Oh. Well, maybe it'll wait for you.
It does say waiting for players, so maybe it's just being slow. Our internet is a little bit wonky today here too, it looks like.
Do you see what I see on my screen?
No,
Huh.
mine just says I got a black screen that says Upland Racing and it's got the bar like it's still thinking.
Interesting. So Laban might take you down again.
Oh man. Nothing worse than losing and not even being in there.
Well, at least you have an excuse.
Yeah.
um, Dax says he's new to Castle as well. So okay, we got a fair race here. If I'm not mistaken, what's on Castle Run? Isn't there some kind of the Spooktacular? Isn't the Spooktacular gonna be um
Actually, I think it is. I think they are running that on Castle Run. I was thinking it was going to be run in Bella Rose, but I don't think it is. Does Bella Rose have a
uh
track open yet?
so it's not finished yet.
Oh, okay.
Um so if I'm not mistaken, um yes, he blew a head gasket. Error inbound. Hmm. I'll give another minute or so.
I did get some kind of error code, but then it went away and I'm not sure what's going on. I've never had this happen before.
Okay. I'll give it maybe 30 more seconds. If not, I'll exit out. We can try again in a minute. I'm sure there's a lot of people trying to race right now too.
Oh,
So
you know
Dak,
what?
our high.
So it says
Oh,
something.
here,
I just got a range error. It says maximum call stack size exceeded.
call stack size.
Are you only allowed to have
So
two
we're
racers?
now you can. It's up to six.
Okay. Well,
I,
I
I
guess
raced in one earlier with six.
I'm in there.
Are you racing?
Um, I can see it on your screen. I can't see it on my screen. So
Okay.
this would be like the AI racing all over. I'm
All
assuming I'm
right.
that
So
fourth car there,
yeah, Laban. So
and
it
I'm
looks like
passing
150.
Laban.
All right, Dak's out in front. I'm in second. Laban's in third. SC Kicker in fourth.
That's actually my car in third.
The red one?
No, the blue one.
No, the red's in third. You're way back.
Oh, okay. I must have been the far back then. Okay.
Yep.
I might still be at the starting line. If I get lapped, I'm going to be super pissed.
All right. So, oh, Dak goes in for the block, but Laban is able to get around him.
Man, Laban with that killer four.
I know, man. It's not messing around. So I've never raced 4Es a lot. Oh no. Okay. Whew, I thought we were glitching. So I think that left lane is the slower lane. The right lane is the faster lane, it seems. I'm gonna have to overtake Laban at some point. I knew as soon as I boost, he's gonna try to block me. Okay, we got around him. And he boosts at the same time. Oh, I
Oh,
should have got in front of him.
I
Dang it,
should have.
Laban.
I thought you were going to slam on the brakes. I was waiting for it.
All right, we're side by side,
Where'd
neck
Dak
and
go?
neck.
Dak was right behind you guys.
He got caught up in the slow lane for a second.
Is he dropping back to make me feel good?
Let's go check on you real quick. Oh, yeah. Well, you're in the middle lane. You're actually not far behind Dak.
I see that. I can't even boost. I wish there was a way to boost.
You're not far behind all of us, to be honest.
Yeah, a few seconds it looks like.
I know Laban's got one more boost. I gotta be ready to block him. So it's gonna be interesting. So earlier I did a race for $1,000, 1,000 UpX entry, and I won the race. I felt a little bad because I just jumped into a random one, and I had a 1E, and it was a bunch of twos.
Oh
So
wow.
I felt a little bad. That's part of the problem with having the open ones. You don't know what cars are in there.
They might have
Um,
to put those specific in categories or something.
yeah, there's gonna have to be some kind of update with that. So I can see a lot of people are probably going to be doing private races. Um,
Yeah, for sure. Maui said she was having the same issue earlier as I just had. The car was racing without her.
yeah. So anyway, I won the race and I got my 1,000 UpX back for the entry, but I didn't get my winnings yet. So I
Hmm.
won 2,200 UpX. Um, and did not get the. So I got the 1,000 back, but I didn't get the additional 1,200. So I don't know if there's a glitch there as well.
Ah,
Um,
could be.
so
It
we'll,
just
so we'll.
started today. It's the first day, so I'm sure there'll be some glitches to work out.
So also, if you see right there, there's now like confetti
I
at the end
just
of the
saw that. Is that
race.
for the finish line?
Yeah,
Very cool.
which is pretty cool. Even though you weren't racing, you were only 7 seconds behind. Not bad. Dak came in at the end
Look at that. Passed by
and
Laban.
took over Laban. I didn't even see that. Laban in third. So we go back to the lobby. All right, so it says I won 1,800 UpX. Here, I
Oh,
wonder if
look
I
at
have to
that.
collect it. So I won 1,805. Second place gets 1,083. Third place, you lose a little bit of UpX. um, but you get 722 UPIX, which is pretty interesting. So now, if I exit out, oh, where's that bring you? Oh, you don't see anything. Let me see if I've, let me see what that did. Okay, interesting. So in that race, I did get the winning up. I did get the winnings.
Hmm.
It just went into my account. This is going to be really interesting. People can now start growing their accounts through racing. What do you think this is going to do for the car market?
I would imagine it's going to make the car market boom. I mean, it was already
Um,
kind of booming.
so in order to win UpX before, you had to be a part of like the URL race, right? Like I'm in this season, which the last race is tomorrow. Uh, yeah, that was a good race, Laban. Actually, I thought you were gonna hit second there, and then I missed it where Dak came in at the last minute and took you over. So that was a fun race, and it looked like the winnings paid out that time. It didn't work for me the first time, but that time it did. Um, Dak and Laban, did you get your UpX back from that? SC Kicker, I guess you're out 1,000 UpX on that one.
Yeah, I'll have to go and repair a head gasket on top of it. A double whammy.
um, so Dak saying racing as a career in Upland is a thing. It will be more of a thing. It's just getting started. I mean, I think in the URL race, I'm around 150,000 UpX winnings at the moment. If I can do well tomorrow, I'll be close to 200,000 UpX. Um, for the winnings for the season. Some of those other guys are going to be winning 500,000 UpX or more that are winning. I keep getting myself out of screen. I have a different computer today. I forgot my charger on my other one, but anyway, it's just getting started. So now that people can actually win UpX basically any time, I think people are going to want cars. They're going to see the value in it. Um, you could that's because you can bet up to 1,000 UpX, or I'm sorry, 100,000 UpX per race. You could go buy I think S4s are going for around 100,000 UpX right now, and then go do 3 races for 50,000 UpX each. And if you're good, if you win, you can win that uh, basically the cost of the car back pretty quickly. Um, so anyway, I think people are going to be winning some UpX, and I think the car market's going to go crazy.
Yeah, you could win a race, 50K race, and you could go and buy, like 3 properties in Hyde Park, I know, or wherever you want to buy them. But
Yep.
so you can just reinvest that money. It was kind of cool.
Yeah, this adds a lot of stuff. So very very cool, Upland. Good job today. Good. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
that's
glad to see them, kind of moving ahead with some of the racing stuff. I know they're working on it really hard, and they have a committee that's working on that, and they're actively working it every day. It seems like so. It's good to see some of the stuff. Hopefully, we'll see more of that with like the NFL legits and maybe some of the other stuff too that's been in game for a while, and bring a little bit of functionality and utility to those as well.
yeah. It also said that the Raceway Metaventure owners get 5% of the entry fees. That is a huge revenue generator,
Yes, it is.
which is crazy. And oh, interesting point, Caesar. Um, I'll talk about that in just a second. But yeah, so I know, trendy props in our game is now, or in our node is got the Hyde Park Hammer. It's not fully released yet, but every time we run a race there, he's gonna get 5% of the fees there. So pretty interesting. Now multis. Okay, so to Caesar's point, this is something that's interesting. Now multis can legally transfer UpX with racing because direct transfers requires KYC. Um, that's an interesting point. So that's going to be maybe you're going to be KYC'd eventually um, in order to race for UpX. That
Yeah,
might be something to implement. So that's definitely a workaround,
yeah, it's a
which
good
is
thought. I
interesting.
hadn't thought of that actually, Caesar. Good point.
Um, gotcha. Yeah. So anyway, cool stuff today. Very, very cool with the racing. That was a lot of fun. If we have time, oh man, we got to get knocking out some other announcements here, and maybe do one more. We'll see here in just a minute. So we got NFL, or do you want to pull up the UFC fights?
Yeah, let's do that. Let me switch over there and get those pulled up here. I got them. I think I have those ready to go already. So let's see what we got. There we go.
So we've got okay, that's the prelims. Honestly, the prelims I didn't know too much going on. The main card is brand new.
Oh, sorry that I had the main card up. There we go.
No, you're good. You're good. So this weekend with the UFC fights, and make sure you get into our Discord. It's absolutely free to enter the UFC Pick'ems. Just gotta be a part of our Discord and own a Hyde Park, LA property um, to be in the node. And it's 10,000 UPIX every single UFC fight that we give out. So that's you. There's typically four in a month or so. So usually 40,000 UPIX a month we're giving out just from the UFC Pick'ems. So get in there. We'd love to have you guys join in and get more competitive with these. We have already a good group that's doing that. Laban says one more race at the end of the show would be cool. So we'll do that for you, Laban. That'll be fun as well. We want to maybe test out a different track or something. Actually, we can test out the track I got to do tomorrow. Let's see. So real quick, I won't spend too long on this. You got Islam Makhachev, Alexander Volkanovski. That's just going to be crazy. I know Volkanovski has to cut 26 pounds this week. Um,
Wow,
he
26
got
pounds.
26 pounds, which that's funny. I cut 24 pounds in 5 days, sorry, for one of my fights, and that was a brutal cut. I'll never do that again.
Yeah, I don't know if I'd be able to function after that kind of a cut. I've never been big on cutting. I always like to go at the weight I'm at.
Yeah, it's I was until I get up against the guy that's 20 pounds heavier than me. It's
Yeah,
like, oh
that's
gosh,
true.
it's tough. But the anyway, so that's gonna be a crazy fight. I love Volkanovski. Him against Islam though, it's a tough fight. I think it's gonna be awesome to watch. You got Kamaru Usman who took over for Paulo Costa. He jumped in to fight Chimaev. Um, and that's going to be another brutal fight. I just think that's going to be awesome. You've got like skill and wrestling versus just well, a lot of skill, but just brute muscle, almost like tall and lanky versus short and stocky. Johnny Walker, I don't know too well, but I've seen him fight a little bit. I think that's going to be a nice fight. Um, I actually honestly I don't know the last three fights very well. I know they are fighting over in Abu Dhabi. Um, so I know the Charles Oliveira fight. That got canceled. The
Yeah.
Paulo Costa got canceled, so that's a bummer. Um, but they replaced him with some killer fights. I got to be honest, I am still looking forward to those. Um, Nothing stands out to me on the
Trevor
prelims.
Peak is the only one that kind of sticks out. He's had a couple good fights recently, I believe. It's really
Agreed.
the
Agreed.
only, actually, that's the only name I recognize on this particular card for the prelims. I don't even know who's on the early prelims.
Yeah, I'm not feeling. I don't know any of these people as well. So, really looking forward to that main card. For those big name fights this weekend personally. I always watch the prelims and stuff too if I can. Um, I enjoy watching the up and coming fighters as well. So,
Yeah, you never know who's going to pop into a card, where they've, come from.
yep. Well, I know we've got and just to kind of keep things on track here, we've gone through the UFC, the NFL. Are you ready to announce our music community contest winner?
Let's go through the updates. Do we have the updates?
I forgot about the
Yeah, let's hit
updates.
the
Yep,
updates real quick. We'll see where we're at within the Hyde Park community.
I'll bring up Upixland here. Yeah, I forgot about the updates. So first we're looking at Hyde Park here. We'll do a quick overview. So this was really cool. We actually got under 2,000 properties to be minted. I know Laban actually shared some stats with us as well. We are actually really close to ticking up to 77% minted. Probably just maybe just a handful more properties. Also 1990, the year I was born. It's a good year. Um, just missed the 80s by a little bit there. Um, so anyway, 1990 properties left. So that's exciting. We've been tracking this for a long time. Let's see here. Let's go to Hyde Park and let's see how many structures we have. So we're gonna go to structures completed in Hyde Park. There's might Laban's probably laughing at me. There's probably a faster way to do this or a better way. But right now this is all I got. Talking to your tech savvy Hyde Park ninjas here. 775 completed properties. So moving on up, it seems like there's been a lot of larger builds here recently. Um, and but the Spark trains are going strong. I actually updated those today, so if you guys are in the Discord, check out the Discord. Make sure that your Spark is allocated to the trains if you want to be on those. We've been doing a great job with those. Um, so 775. Let's look at our UPIX. I always like the markup floor. Um, that's typically what I'm looking at. The UPIX floor looks stronger here. There's one for 100%, and then it goes to 102, 103, 104, 105. So Um,
That's good.
if
That's
you,
up from last week. I think we are around 93%.
yeah, so if you're wanting to purchase a Hyde Park property, you're not in LA, you can basically go get one for UPX for mint price. So that's a good deal right now if anybody's looking for that. Let's take a look at our US dollar floor. And looks like we're sitting at 50% here. So we got one at 50%, um, one at 52%, and then we quickly jump to 63%. And just a handful under 70%,
There's
honestly.
one with
So
did you see that one with the house on it too down there? I actually picked up one. I got one for
mm,
43% the other day with the house on it.
nice. Did you buy a micro house?
No, it was not a micro house. It was a small townhouse. It actually wasn't in Hyde Park. I don't
Oh,
remember where
okay.
I saw that one. I think it was in San Francisco, actually.
Okay. Nice.
Yep, I got lucky. I was shocked when I pulled it up.
And let's just look at the US. Okay, so the cheapest property, it's not the best markup. It's at 69%, but 625 in Hyde Park is your lowest cash floor. Um, and then let's look at your lowest UPIX price. Your lowest UPIX price is at 118% markup, but it's only 12,000 UPIX. So lots of good deals out there if you guys want to go get your property into Hyde Park. All right, that's all I got for the update today. Oh, you know what? I did want to show something real quick in Upland. Two things. I wanted to show just briefly. I gotta turn on the 3D objects. This one wasn't as cool. Oh no.
Oh, you started your decorating. Very nice. I've got to get on my decorating. I'm a little bit behind.
Well, I'm trying to. Hmm. I knew how on my computer to move, but now I can't do it on um, the Mac. All right. Anyway, I was hoping to get and change, but I got my Jackie size up here, getting this block decorated. And then what I really wanted to show, because today I got notified that Too Stupid's 3D map assets, Halloween map assets were ready. And let me see if I can get this to load actually, because here in Belarus will crash your computer sometimes.
Yeah, they've had so much decorations going on.
So I set this up today in Bellarose, Creedmoor. I man, I wish I had my computer. I could.
If you have the address, I could do it on my screen share here,
Yeah.
and I can flip it and spin it for you.
All right, you ready? 8526 239th Street.
8526, 239th. Is that street? Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, so I got my from the bundle, I got my Frankenstein. I picked up these two pillars today from Too Stupid. No, I'm sorry. I think I had those already. I had these two coffins today that I picked up, and then I won the breaker actually in the on their podcast as well.
All right, let's see if I can pull this up for you.
Yeah, Caesar, you're the one that helped me on my PC, and I tried Shift and arrow keys, did not work on the Mac. It was not working. So I tried Command, and then I tried Shift, and I tried Control. None of those were working. Ah, there we go. Can you zoom in there on the? So I had my Frankenstein
Oh, very
guarding
nice.
the entryway. Got the coffins and the breaker over there. Um,
Man, you're styling and profiling over there in Belarus. Very
yeah, I figured I'd
nice.
go decorate the Halloween node over there. That's what they're known for. So.
So, do all of those fit in that box you got there? Is that your storage container for all that Halloween decor?
Yeah, it's my one-stop
Oh, I guess that's only for
Halloween.
the house topper, isn't it?
Yeah, yep.
Need to hide that stuff in your backyard. You're going to get an HOA violation.
I guess next is some sheds, some storage sheds to be
Man, look at that
created.
neighbor behind you.
Yeah, scroll up. That's Shaq's property.
Is it? Man, she's got some junk in the trunk back there. What the heck? Oh, that's a factory or a showroom. That's why.
So
Okay.
can you scroll out?
Oh, wait, that's the
There
Swede.
there you go.
Okay.
Okay, no, that's the Swedes, and then if you scroll up a little bit more, I think north of me is Shaq's. She's got a pretty cool.
Is
Her
that
little
that one
gnomes
there?
are. Yeah, if you go up.
Oh, hold on.
Oh,
Oh, my thing's going crazy here. Oh, my thing crashed.
yeah.
It's
Sometimes it crashes
I'm on the
in
pad,
Creedmoor.
so that's probably why. I think on the computer it doesn't crash as bad.
Gotcha.
But
Well,
I saw
anyway, you guys
the
go check out
overview
Bella
there.
Rose. Yeah, she's got her gnomes like doing a little seance like around the fountain and stuff. So it's pretty interesting.
Very cool. I'll definitely
Um,
scoot over to Bella Rose and check it out.
Alrighty. Um, okay, Hyde Park updates out the way, and we have to announce our community contest winner today. We wanted someone from the community to create a intro, outro music piece that we could start using for Hyde Park. And we had just a few entries, not many, but one really stood out. Um, and we're super excited. We didn't prepare it yet today because we weren't we wanted to make sure we with other submissions coming in and things like that. So we're gonna air it next week on our live streams. But the winner of the $100 cash prize is King Jensen. So congratulations, King Jensen, and he some piece. I thought I was awfully quiet over there for a second. That's funny. Yeah, so we've got congratulations, King Jensen. He's been an awesome community member. He's been running rumbles. He's been giving away epics to the community. And I was surprised to hear him submit his music. It was very cool. The other submissions were great as well. We really appreciate everybody's time. And so we are excited to show that next week and get your feedback and your thoughts from the community. I thought he did a really great job.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thanks again, King Jensen, and well deserved prize.
Well, we want to wrap up one more race for the day.
let's hit up one more race. I want to actually race and not watch it. Let's go.
All right, so what should we go for today? Let's see. Let's do
It looks like
I'm gonna do
Laban's got a four, so should we just race fours this time?
all right, we'll do fours.
Okay.
And let's see, I got a race tomorrow on the Marina Run.
I don't think I've raced that one before. Arena
Honestly, it's
Run.
kind of a boring track. Um, let's do Kingdom Speedway. Let's do that one.
That's a cool speedway. That's Abdullah Rancho. Is that Rancho?
Yeah, it's Abdullah's. Let's do another 1,000 upticks. And we're gonna be racing Series 4. Actually, hang on. Laban's got a red car, right?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, let me get. All right, I'm gonna go white.
Ooh, pulling out the snowball.
White with the ninja duck, the black ninja duck, the yin and yang.
Ooh, look out.
All right, again, as soon as Laban gets in there and yourself, I will start it. Let me switch my screen over to the race day lobby. Yeah, that's fine, Maui. And Dak, jump in there if you guys want to do 4Es. That'll be fine. We're just having fun, testing it out. All right, so Maui, Laban, and Dak. So there might be 5 of us here. There might be a big prize pool
I had another error show up.
already.
I did. Yep. Same exact one as before.
Did you back out once you got in?
I did. Yeah.
Oh, you can't back out.
No, I mean, I backed out since the last race.
Oh, I was meaning, did you back out once you got?
No, nope. And I know how to enter a race because I watched Upland for Dummies how to enter a race. So I know I did it correct.
We got Maui, we got Dak, we got SC Kicker, we got KO Ninja, we got Laban with the Series 4. I'm going to go ahead and start it so no one else jumps in. Winner gets 2,200 upix. All right, we got 5 of us in. So you still have the error?
Yeah, mine's sitting in the same spot.
Mm.
Bummer. Yeah, I'm not. I've got a silver car, a gray car there,
Yeah,
but
I think you're in the second pole position.
man, I'm so bummed.
We're just donating upix to the
I guess
community
so today.
today. Man, I hate that. I'm sorry.
The racing gods are not with me today.
All right, so let's see if one of the 4s can take down one of the 4Es today. We've got Maui and Dak with a 4E. Got SC Kicker, myself, and Laban with a 4. This took a minute last time. Kind of wrap up today. It's 2:27. Yeah, I do need to get moving after this race today.
Yeah, I got an error. It said an error
That's
occurred running the Unity content on this page. Something
that's
with
weird.
JavaScript.
Dak says that's how Uplando feels. Yeah, Uplando has had some major technical issues in the URL race season. A lot of flat tires and um, getting lost or stuck in the trailer. There's been lots of jokes going around. That is frustrating though. Laban says his is not loading as well. I wonder if there's just so many people racing right now, if it's just getting.
Yeah, it could be. It's weird because I did have that same error post on, I think it was yesterday when we were racing, but it loaded up fine and there were no glitches
Oh, because there was an error, now it has to time out that player
until
before we
mine. Yeah,
start.
that makes sense.
So
Still not happy
blame.
about it.
Well, we'll get this race going here in just a minute. I can't wait to get that music up and loaded for the streams. I
Yeah, it's
think
going to be
everybody's
exciting.
like it, and even cooler, it's from the community, and um, we love to see that and collaborate and work together. Dak and Laban are blaming you, SC, for the technical issues.
Yeah,
um, I knew this track well a few weeks ago, and I've forgotten already. Okay, here we go. The race is starting now. So let's see what happens.
if I win, I should get double.
Can't change. Oh, I wonder if no, Oh, this is weird. Okay, I'm first pole position. Okay, I see now. Oh, I have got to switch lanes.
I'm in first place right now.
You are in first place. Well,
I
I just passed
was. You just passed me. Just stay next to me, in front of me, so nobody can get by,
you.
and I'll finish. I'll finish in
So,
second.
so the ninjas will start blocking everybody. Oh, that's funny. All right, we got.
Oh man, slow down, slow down.
Remember this track a little bit now.
Oh, Dak just passed me, almost.
Gotta block Dak out. No Dak.
Laban's way back there. Maui's sneaking up. Oh man, Maui just passed me on the outside. Oh no, I passed. Oh, she just boosted. Just catching up to KO. Dak just passed me.
You're still in first on my screen.
Oh yes, I am actually.
Oh,
Not
Maui
anymore. Maui just passed me.
just inched past you. Trying to catch up here. Let's see. So Maui's taking that lead. Oh, I just took you over. You're blocking Dak for me. This is gonna be a tight one.
This is gonna be close. I can't believe it's this close. My car is holding everything up.
I know it's blocking Dak right now. He's probably getting mad. Laban, where's that awesome Series 4, buddy? I gotta try
Dak's
and hang.
coming up strong on the outside. Oh, Dak just passed me.
It's got me in fourth right now. It's gonna be tough to keep up with those 4Es on this last lap. Oh, were you able to boost?
I didn't. My car did boost. That's why I thought my car was yours before.
What the heck?
The,
How did you? So if you didn't boost,
so someone boosted me.
you sure you're not racing?
I'm positive. I've got my hands on my head. I can't boost anything. There goes Dak. Just boosted into second there.
Laban's not far behind. Well, I'm out of boost. This is pretty much probably where I'm going to end up. Looks like the 4Es are going to be taking over this race. So let's go watch the finish line here. Let's see if Dak has saved. Okay, Dak is catching up on Maui here. He's got a chance, and he just boosted. Let's see if
Oh,
Maui. Let's see if Maui has a boost less for the end.
I think Maui might have one left. Saving
She's
it for
trying.
the
Look at
end.
her. Look at her trying to get around him. Yeah. So the 4Es do go 3 miles an hour faster.
Oh,
It's not.
okay.
So right, because you can see up top there, they're going at
155.
oh what, yeah, 155. This is gonna be a tight race, everybody. Maui's trying to strategize to get around Dak. You got to do it at the right time. You do not want to boost into one of the turns. Sometimes it works out for you, but if you're in the wrong lane, it can be
Wow,
devastating.
this is going to be close.
So 2,000 upix on the line here. I know Maui's getting ready to boost. I feel it. I think she's got you, Dak. I think she's got you.
Dak may have one left too. I don't know.
I was with him for most of the race. I think he's used up his. Is she going to use it? Oh, Dak had one.
I thought he had one. I was pretty sure.
Oh, Dak had one
So
for the
Maui didn't have
win.
any left. I'll take third. All right, I
Man,
get some of my purse back.
did you really? That's
I did. I think so.
so. I was racing. I got to use my. That is weird. I don't know how you.
I beat you by a second and a half. But my car did boost. I watched it boost.
And
Because
you
when
did
I
not
saw
rate.
it boost the first time, I thought it was you boosting because we had the same color cars in there, I think.
And you swear you're not racing.
I'm positive. I mean, my hands were on my head half the race. I
Oh
was
my
observing
goodness.
in disbelief that I couldn't race. No control.
So so Dak wins 2,200 upix. Maui takes 1354. Looks like you're gonna get most of your upix back at 903.
So
The
I'm still
track
behind.
owner, um,
So I'm still behind on the day from the last race.
Boy Dern was jumping in with us there, watching that. Yeah, that was a tight race. That was good to watch the 4Es battle it out, just about a second apart there. So that was really cool. All
Hey, Boy
right.
Dern, thanks for joining us. Good to see you.
Well, that's super cool. I think it's a great feature. It looks like a couple bugs to work out, a couple things to think through, but I think overall this is going to be a big thing for racing and Upland and just being able to compete. And I think people are going to be selling some cars.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking forward to it. It'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait to get our Hyde Park Hammer opened and running with trendy props, and looking forward to the future of racing there.
Laven says, so you're a better racer if you're not driving the car.
I knew it was coming. I knew it was coming, Laven.
Oh, man, I just get such great entertainment from this. Yeah, this is great. All right. Well, man, did we miss anything today? I think we covered just about everything. Appreciate it, Dak.
Oh,
Thanks
the
for.
totems. Make sure you get registered for
Ooh,
totems. I know
yep.
totems came out today, and if you have not upgraded your status, it is Spark Week, so this is the week that you want to do it. I know when I started as a early on Upland player, I didn't even realize there was a Spark Week, let alone upgrading in it. So we try to educate all of our community members, to make sure they're doing it at the right time, and it definitely does pay off because you get a lot more Spark for upgrading on Spark Week. So, but I think that's it. I don't think there's any other new stuff out there. I think we got just about everything. Don't forget to join the UpX podcast tonight with Too Stupid to Win, and thank me later. So I think the ninjas are going to be crashing the party maybe tonight. See what kind of ninja destruction we could do over there. See if we can mess up the technology in some way somehow.
I'm good at being destructive.
Yeah.
That's my specialty. Putting things back together, not so much. But if you need something, it's demolition. That's where we shine. So, um, no, that's great. That's going to be a lot of fun. And yeah, we do have our Upland for Dummies series. We made that into a nice playlist. So if you guys are looking to get anybody into Upland, and if you see any of those topics that we might have missed that you would like to see in the Upland for Dummies, I know those of you that are watching right now are, most of you are familiar with just about everything in Upland. However, if you're not, go check that out on our YouTube channel. It's under playlists. And we just, had a lot of new players, come in with lots of questions, which we're more than happy to answer. But putting maybe 20 minutes in, if you go watch about 20 minutes of those videos, it actually covers just about everything in Upland. I shouldn't say everything, just the basics, the basics. So,
Right.
um, So if you're trying to recommend someone to Upland, um, shoot them that playlist. We would appreciate it, and yeah, hopefully
Yeah,
it'll help them out.
the basics help. I mean, just basically in life, the basics of anything.
Yep.
Basics. I know in martial arts, basics win championships a lot of times. So,
Yep.
do the basics well. And I know I'm in a lot of different communities and discords, and I see a lot of people like Caesar and some of the other guys out there helping educate some of the newer players that it's kind of funny looking back because you see things and they're like, how could they do stuff like that? And it's like, yeah, we did the same stuff, so just helping educate them and make them better players in Upland, and hopefully they do the same and share that knowledge with other players as well. So as things evolve, but definitely don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you, to everybody for joining us today. It was a really fun stream, and we've got some pretty cool stuff lined up and coming out. So definitely make sure you guys have notifications turned on. Don't forget to like and subscribe the video. It greatly helps the ninjas, and we appreciate it. And we look forward to some more fun stuff coming. So
Yeah, we got some stuff cooking. Maybe some announcements in the future. Want to be careful to not announce too soon, but yeah, just keep your eyes peeled.
awesome. Well, I think that's going to take us out of here for today. So we will see you guys this upcoming week. Good luck to everybody in the NFL pick'ems. Make sure you get those in tonight, and then the UFC is in. I think it's in Dubai, right?
Abu Dhabi, which
Uh,
are side by side.
Okay, yeah. So it's out that neck of the woods. So I know the start times are very early, I believe. So double check the times on that and get those in on time. And good luck to everybody. So,
All
all
right.
right. Well, ninjas are out. Everybody have a great day. And we will see you on the next one or tonight if you're on the UpX podcast.